certain death, the destroyer of worlds.
Morning, everyone. We got ourselves another travel video, and so if y'all watched the Oppenheimer movie, y'all might recognize where I'm headed. We're going to the Trinity site, which is where the first nuclear device, the Trinity bomb, was detonated in northern part of White Sands Missile Range, or that's what it's called now. But we had a bit of a slow up because we've got a semi truck in front of that bus that is going 9 miles an hour. Anyway, so we're gonna go out there, we're gonna go look at some stuff, probably find some trinitite, which is sand that has been turned into glass in a nuclear explosion. And we're gonna go look at that and see what this is all about. This is something I've wanted to do since I moved to where I live now, since it's not too far. Anyways, it's open twice a year. This time we're open at the middle of October, and then they're also open in April. And every time something came up and I wasn't able to get out there. So anyway. So, if y'all make this trip, do not use your GPS, or at the very least use your GPS to get close to it and then switch to analog or something else, because Google Maps will get you lost. You're gonna come in on 380 and then turn south onto New Mexico 525. It's this little tiny road. And then it says you're going to go 5 miles to the Stallion Gate, or Starling Gate. I don't remember what the website said off the top of my head. Stallion. It's Stallion Gate. Stallion, like Meg the Stallion, my next ex-wife. Stallion Gate. That's what you're going to go in. But you're going to go 5 miles to that. Now, I just passed mile marker 5. We went 2 miles down this road, and you can see we are bumper to bumper as far as you can see. It's suggested that we might want to get here early, and I live about 3-ish hours from here. At least that's what Google said, and that turned out to be on the conservative side too, or that estimate fell a little short. But anyways, we're making progress in this line, getting farther. And so anyways, I had set my alarm to wake up at 4, and then I snoozed a couple times till it was 5, and then I got up. If I had left at my original time estimate of 5, probably would have been here like whatever, but no big deal. Anyways, right, so like I was saying, we're making some decent progress here. Coming up right now on the 3 mile mark of this road until we get to the gate. And then just past the gate a little bit is the actual Trinity site. We got through the gate. They asked us some questions, asked an ID card and that, and then got past some base facilities and then kept going. So here we are, we're getting pretty close. We'll see it here in a minute. Thought I'd give y'all a little bit of what my knowledge on it is. So it was used during World War II for the Manhattan Project. It's probably what it's most known for, at least the early history of it. And then after World War II, or at least the fall of Europe, right, when Germany surrendered, America brought a whole bunch of, well, the Allies in general, brought a whole bunch of the, what do you call it? Brought a whole bunch of the German rocket scientists, their V2 rockets, paperwork, you know, plans, diagrams, all that stuff. They brought it back to the U.S. and used white sands because it is. They use white sands for the missile development and rocket development because it is a big, wide open space full of just big, wide open space. So it was used for that in the late 40s, early 50s, which then led to both the ballistic missile program, the anti-ballistic missile program, the air defense for Army and, you know, whoever else has it. But led to that, but also the space program got its start here with the initial space rockets, right? The predecessor to NASA got its development through Army and Navy research with rockets developed and researched right here. Anyways, that's my limited knowledge on White Sands Missile Range and this area of the world. Right, so as you can see, we're walking into the site now, parked back yonder a little bit and headed out. A little bit of a path along this chain link fence, and then we'll go see it. Okay, so you walk along this little trail that we went down a minute ago, and then we got vendor booth over here selling patches and stickers and stuff, and we got a little trailer here selling some t-shirts and hats, and then right here there's a little tent, and they're showing off the Trinity that I talked about a minute ago. The glass was made from sand in the blast. Anyways, up here we got replica Fat Man bomb, and then right there you can see that's obelisk, and we'll get a little closer. Here we come up on the monument, and then we got right over here barricaded off what's left of the footing of the tower, the gadget, as they called it, was suspended by.
What, another problem with the picture? Somebody's saying it's a tower base, but I don't know.
There's a tower base. You can see the rebar down in there.
So this is just a massive wad of concrete, probably, Dan?
Yeah. Concrete and rock. So that's what's left of the original tower. Yes, ma'am. As we were saying earlier, this is a replica of the Fat Man bomb, which was dropped to Nagasaki and was what was tested here at the Trinity site. The gun type that was used in Hiroshima was considered simpler, and they felt that they did not need to test it. However, the more complex design of the implosion type, the Fat Man bomb, they felt did need to be tested, and that's why they tested it here.
Probably better stuff. Oh, there's no. Look at that. Yeah.
Close to 8 to 10 times background.
Well, it's definitely more than that.
Putting this closer to a piece of granite. From what I remember, You could probably get at least like 100 milligram at least from. I know a CT
the
scan, like an MRI, will give you 1,000 milligrams for
from
one scan. Like it's
all
like
like
thorax giving the same. So it's much more.
an area like this.
So that's about it as far as the Trinity site. We're going to try and go ahead and go to the McDonald house where the core of the gadget was assembled, and then we'll head back home. So, you know, other than the obelisk, the little monument thing, the tag sticking up. Other than that, there ain't much to see out here, but it was still worth the trip. The walk from the monument to the parking lot, you can see it over there back behind them buses, but that ain't too bad if you're in some kind of shape. But you know, if you're a little bit round, get out of breath when you go upstairs, you probably want to get some practice going up and down the driveway before you come out here. Before we leave and go to the McDonald house, what we've got here is what's left of the jumbo. This is worth checking out on its own, but it was built specifically for the Trinity test. And this is all that remains, is it was destroyed in later weapons tests. So it turns out you can't take your car or whatever over to the McDonald house, so we're not going to go see that on this trip. We'll maybe another time. But I'm going to head back home, get this uploaded and all that stuff. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you get a chance, come out here. I know it's only open twice a year, so that makes things a little bit difficult, but maybe you can time it with something else, like making a trip over to Ruidoso, which is not too far from here, Cloudcroft, or maybe you're coming down to El Paso, Las Cruces, Alamogordo, something like that. If you do come down here, you should also most definitely come and check out the White Sands National Park. That's pretty cool. I went over there with don't know what that is. Looks kind of cool. Anyways, come down to White Sands and go to the national park. It's pretty cool. White sand, they call it. It's not really sand, it's like salt. It's gypsum, whatever comes from the mountains. And anyways, I checked that out last March when my parents were here. They came down to visit. But check that out if you do come down here. It was pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. This is outside of the normal content I make, but also neat. Anyways, like, share, comment, subscribe, merch and the thing. If y'all want to see some more travel stuff like this, let me know, and maybe we can make some more videos on some adventures. Anyways, that's gonna do it. Be kind, rewind, wash your hands, blah blah blah, whatever.